all know that Betsy and David started Goats for Life in 2007 or so. And then by 2012, Big JoJo introduced us to Betsy and David. So we started giving all of our class money to goats and eventually cows. In 2013 then, Betsy said, can you help out? And so we started starting to run the program in Rwanda. So that was 2013. And there were 7 cooperatives, about 4,000 people. Now there are 28 cooperatives and 12,000 people.
Whoa.
So it's all because of what David and Betsy were able, the really solid foundation. So we have a few things from World Dance for Humanity for you. One is a little
is that beautiful?
orchid. That's just a normal thing.
That is beautiful.
And here, this is something very special made by one of our world dancers for you. So I'm going to help you open it here. And I know you will know the meaning.
This is so touching. This is the most wonderful birthday in my entire 80
Well,
years.
Justin had to be with us, obviously.
Oh, yes,
So.
he had to be. What time is it there now? Oh, my.
It's a goat.
It's a goat. A modern goat.
Betsy, show it this way.
A modern goat. Contemporary.
So this is a watercolor by one of our world dancers who painted this goat. Yeah,
That's
Janice. Yeah,
That is so.
isn't that beautiful?
That's the most beautiful goat I've ever seen.
And I don't think you have one of these. So this is for you.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Wow. Hand done, of course. Oh, I am just overwhelmed.
So these are all the Rwanda animals.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Betsy, for her birthday, wanted to raise money to buy a cow for Rwanda. Unfortunately, we didn't raise enough for a cow. We raised 6,000. So this includes a gift from Betsy and David themselves, but we had some lovely help. So we raised 6,000, and so Justin and I got talking. So what we are proposing is for Ejo Habo, which is the orphanage co-op run by Justin's mother, Julian, which Goats for Life built them a house, this beautiful orphanage with 25 kids who are their own co-op. They self-manage, they have several businesses, they have a farm. It's quite incredible. So our idea is 3 cows and a piece of land.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. This is by sure the happiest birthday I've ever had. And I can't tell you what working being able to work with these very courageous, resilient, hardworking, wonderful people was such a privilege, such an enormous privilege. So I've been so blessed by this, this work, and we are so blessed now that it's been, Janet's taken over. She can do things we would never have been able to do. The computer and all that, oh my gosh. But it's just very heartwarming to know that these, and by the way, you do know the background, don't you? A lot of these people I went over because most of them do traumatized widows from genocide. That's why our British friends sent us over there, because they were traumatized, and so many were widows. Living in the stories you would not believe of what happened to them and their children. So it's so good. At least now they have food. I've watched several widows die of starvation. I helped bury one. It was horrible. When we took her children back, Justin said, what do you going to have for supper tonight? And he said, well, there isn't anything. So we knew, of course, she had been giving what food she had, of course, kept the children alive, but she died from starvation. So, you know, it's a big motivation. That's why I'm, you know, kind of obsessed by this. Just a little.
Thank goodness.
Well, thank you. So anyway, thank you so much for your support here at Summer Camp. It's just wonderful.
Betsy and David, thank you for giving us this huge part of our lives, you know,
And thank you for carrying on.
yeah.
Now, come on, start dancing.
You gotta laugh a little, cry a little, before the clouds roll by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.